Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Now I have my tea, my nice big pot of tea in my Portuguese mug, by the way, handcrafted in the Portuguese mountains, not by me obviously. But now I've got my tea, let's spill some, because I am outing myself here in the fact that over the last week I think I've only written about 3,000 words. I know. I'm sorry. I had every intention of this year being different, and I still do. I want to make that very clear now. This is not going to be the norm. You are not going to hear this for the next 2 weeks of NaNoWriMo videos. This is the exact kick up the bum that I've needed this week. Plus, it's been the rest I needed this week. So, without further ado, let's get straight into this and discuss how the week's been. So this last week, I wrote and pushed through up until Friday. And then on Friday evening, I didn't write that much. I think I wrote about 200 words on Friday. By Friday evening, I was absolutely exhausted. It had been a super busy week at work and I just needed to take the night off. So I thought to myself, it's fine. I'll catch up on Saturday or over the weekend and that'll be great. And I didn't. I did my YouTube video for the weekend, for the Monday. I did some painting of the woodwork in the dining room. I did some cross stitch, which was divine. It was exactly what I needed, was that kind of blend of housework and work and rest. And I realised on Sunday morning when I was feeling under a lot of pressure to get my writing done, to sit down at my desk and write, I realised that I could push myself and I could sit down and I could do some writing, but I felt like by Monday morning, if I pushed myself over the weekend, by Monday morning I was going to feel burnt out. And so what I decided was that I wasn't going to write over the weekend. Now, as a result of this, I have decided that going forward, I'm not going to do any writing over the weekends for the rest of NaNoWriMo, because you can't run constantly forward. You need to have a rest from time to time. And with my freelance work, and with the fact that I'm writing I'm writing Widows of the Country House book, I can't just keep pushing and pushing and pushing, otherwise I'm going to crash. So I can't keep going at this pace constantly 7 days a week until April. It's just not feasible. So what I decided was weekends are weekends. The only thing I will be doing over a weekend consistently is the YouTube videos, which I always do anyway. That's fine, I enjoy them. But in terms of writing, in terms of work, I need a break, and I'm going to be taking a break every weekend. So that's the big lesson that I learnt. But I had to learn it through the process of not writing, which isn't great for my overall word count. So like I say, I've only written about 5,000 words this whole week. Now my Widows one, I think I spoke about this a little bit last week, in that I'm only really writing 1 day a week on the Widows project. But in that 1 day, I'm writing a whole week's worth of word count. So I did another really good job on that this last week. I did a full day. I did a lot of research, so there wasn't necessarily as many words. I think I was just shy of my word target, but I did a really great day's worth of work, and I finished a big chapter that I've been working on. So that was a huge achievement, and I felt really happy that I pushed through and I finished that bit. I kind of prioritised that this week over the Lighthouse project. So I'm really happy with where that is. It's kind of on track, it's going well. I've got some exciting meetings booked in next month with people to do with the next ladies that I'm writing. So yeah, that's really good. And I hope you've enjoyed the recent video to Nottingham Archives. That was to do with Lady Henrietta Harley, the Countess of Oxford and Mortimer, who is going to be another chapter. So it's all coming together and I'm feeling really good about that project. So I feel like overall, in terms of writing, I did do some writing and I did hit a big goal on the non-fiction project, but overall I didn't do that habit thing, and that's what I'm trying to really stress, is that I need to get into a habit. and I didn't, and I'm aware of that, and I'm really sorry that I'm coming to you again on another NaNoWriMo video, again saying that I didn't do what I wanted, but I promise you that is not going to be the case next week. I'm giving myself a talking to. I am giving myself a talking to, and I will not do it again. I promise. I promise. So let's move on to this next coming week. I'm sorry if my cheeks are really rosy, by the way. I don't know what's going on today. I mean, I'm wearing a red dress, which makes me look a bit more flushed generally, but I've got really rosy cheeks today. The heating isn't on. I've got a window open in November, so I'm definitely not warm. But yeah, I'm just feeling really flushed. So yes, this coming week. So I'm working up towards, as I film this, it's Tuesday, so the day that we normally kind of restart the NaNoWriMo week. And this Friday we are going on holiday. Now, I don't normally tell you when I'm away on holiday because for security reasons, I don't want people knowing that we're not at home, etc, etc. However, we have a house sitter this time, which is really exciting. So we're not leaving the house unattended. So I feel a little bit more comfortable kind of telling people that we're going to be away because we have security in place. So yeah, we're going on Friday, and I'm putting lots of kind of things into place to allow me to be able to both work and write while I'm away in Portugal. So I'm going to be continuing to post on Instagram. I'm going to be kind of talking a little bit more on Instagram about what it's like to both write and work on location, like out and about. I guess for people who have a nomadic work experience, that's no different for them to a normal day. But I think for a lot of people who watch my channel, and for me, my normal experience is sat here in front of at my desk in front of a computer. So I thought I'd share a little bit of what the experience is like to be working away from your computer on a laptop, in an airport, at a cafe, you know, in, well, as I was going to say an Airbnb, but it's not an Airbnb, we're staying with Tom's mum and dad. So in our room, oh Jesus, God. That made me jump. I'll be right back. Delivering Christmas presents, which are to go to Portugal with us for Tom's mum and dad. It's going to be doing a whole like lovely Christmas celebration while we're out there. Right, so I can't remember where I was or what I was saying. I am doing a lot of planning. I'm doing a lot of auto scheduling of content to allow me to be able to A, take a break and have a bit of a holiday because I really need one, but also to be able to continue to both write and work while I'm away. So that's the plan. I'm going to keep this very short. I don't want these videos to be very long at all, but I just wanted to check in and kind of let you know that it's totally normal if you don't have a great week, but that there's always another week coming. Well, I say always. Hopefully there's another week coming where we can do better and try to kind of fit it in more. But I think one of the biggest things for me in my life is to not beat myself up either when things don't work out or when plans change. That's what we're going to do over the course of the next week. As usual, my Monday evening 7 p.m. videos are not changing throughout this month. You're still going to get a Monday video, but then these NaNoWriMo videos come out every Tuesday. So if you haven't watched the first one, I will link it up in an iCard. And there's also a playlist on my channel if you want to have a look at previous years and how I'm changing for this year. And I will be back again with another NaNoWriMo update next Tuesday, and hopefully by then I'll be telling you the incredible word count that I've got to by that point. Fingers crossed. No, not fingers crossed. Do not cross your fingers. You are going to do this. I hope none of my neighbours saw that. Please subscribe if you're not already subscribed to my channel. I would really love it if I could hit 500 subscribers by the end of the year. So if you watch my videos regularly and you haven't yet hit the subscribe button, please do. It really means the world for a small creator like me to be able to have your support. And I will see you in my next video. Thank you very much, guys. Take care. Bye.